As a teacher that is still fairly new to the profession, I oftentimes feel bombarded with resources that are available for our use in the classroom. We attend various workshops and meetings where we are introduced to endless innovative ideas. I find myself leaving workshops ready to try everything we learned. However, I quickly realized that there is not enough time in the classroom to attempt everything we learned. The task that I find most difficult is that of deciding what resource to use, and let alone why I'm choosing it. Again, it can be overwhelming in choosing a resource. Therefore, I decided to narrow in on Dynazyke's foldables. For my iSearch project through Central Texas Writing Project, I was curious to find in what ways can Dynazyke's foldables be incorporated into a 5th grade math and science classroom. I chose this as my topic because of my exposure to the concept of foldables in the Teacher Fellow program through a workshop last summer. And I'm curious to see how I can use this concept in my classroom this year. Who is Dynazyke? Let's take a closer look. Dynazyke is well known for designing interactive 3D manipulatives that are used globally by educators, parents, guardians, and even educational publishing companies. She has changed the definition of a graphic organizer used in the education realm and has thousands of foldables that lend themselves to all subjects. She coined the term foldable that can be defined as a 3-dimensional interactive graphic organizer. Foldables help teach students how to take notes by visually and kinesthetically chunking information into sections and providing limited space for note-taking. This tool is also used to help students gain ownership and control of the academic vocabulary in the classroom. Using foldables requires kinesthetic movements that in turn activates brain activity, which is also known to aid in retaining information. Reading, writing, and thinking skills can easily be used with foldables. According to Castile and Narkowicz, foldables quickly organize, display, and arrange data, making it easier for students to grasp concepts, theories, processes, facts, and ideas, or to sequence events as outlined in the content standards. Interactive notebooks are one way that I plan on utilizing foldables in my classroom. Interactive notebooks are foldables that can be compiled all into one place. With that being said, I investigated further and decided to have math and science interactive notebooks in my classroom. I aim to find innovative ways to present my mathematic and scientific content to my students. One step led me to wonder how I can make this possible. What would I put inside a foldable? How would I choose what content to place in the foldable? I found that academic vocabulary is a major jumpstart to helping students with understanding any content. Therefore, I plan to incorporate mathematic/scientific vocabulary into a foldable form where students can then glue them into their notebooks as a quick, useful reference. The foldables can be used to clarify concepts or to convey ideas and understanding with fewer words. Through the use of multi-tab foldables, students will be able to organize vocabulary information in their interactive notebooks. In my interview with Texas State professor Ms. Terry Key, she professed how in order to make foldables work in your classroom, the first step is making it yourself. Through this process, she stated that you learn what information works for the foldable and what is needed to be modified. Therefore, I plan to strategically utilize various types of foldables with my students to add to my instruction. Research shows that foldables aid students in speeding up teacher and student communication and in organizing information into chunks. Foldables tend to be easy to follow due to the use of minimal words to convey ideas and understanding. Teachers may use foldables as a form to assess comprehension through a quick write using the foldable. In Dr. Rhonda Meyer-Vivian and Nancy F. Whisker's article, they revealed that the National Reading Panel in the year 2000 found that graphic and semantic organizers are one of the 7 most effective categories of instruction to improve reading comprehension. They also found that in other studies, graphic organizers are a helpful tool for improving retention and recall of information for students at all ages and skill levels. In one study in a 3rd grade classroom, test results indicated that the group taught with foldables had a significant increase and effective scores from pre-test to post-test, while the control group did not. A way to incorporate the writing process using Dynazyke's foldables would be through the use of the organizational skills that the foldable offers. Students may use foldables as a storyboard outline for any digital project. Foldables can lend themselves to all subjects and can be utilized as a tool to brainstorm prior to digital writing projects.